Hi folks, Trish here. Happy Tuesday. Well, I had the day off because this morning I went for my annual checkup, and I tell you, as you get older, you think things get easier. Well, not in the medical sense. Seems as you get older, there's more and more things that they got to check out. And I found out when you turn 50, an electrocardiogram is added to the list of things they got to do. So, got some blood work, got, an EKG, the general, and the general stuff, and, wow. But everything, the good news is everything looks good. And last time he wanted me to get blood work, but I could not find the paper. So, today when I went, he said, "Did you get one?" I said, no, because I couldn't find the referral thing. I'm sure I stashed it somewhere special, so I wouldn't lose it, but I don't know where I stashed the darn thing. Anyway, I come to find out they have a lab in his office. So I went there and I got some blood taken, and it's funny. I'm sitting there like this. She sticks a needle in. I thought it was going to be, in and out in a second. I look down. It's still in me. But I oh, okay, that's not too bad. I didn't faint or get queasy or anything. Just a small amount, And she goes, "Oh, do you have, a history of that?" I said, "No, not really, but I've never, when I get needles, I tend to look at something else, so I don't, But I looked at her okay, I didn't get faint or anything. It's blood. I mean, heck, if that were the case, with all those mosquito bites I got this summer, I'd scratch my bites and get queasy over that. But I don't, so. Anyway, I did that. Then, after I got back, I, packed up the gift certificate for Frank, ran to Butler's, went to work, gave Frank this gift certificate, and as I suspected, he told me I shouldn't spend money on him, but I said, "Frank, you're well worth it, and, you always remember me, and you spoil me rotten, so karma comes back to you." I said it that way. I didn't want, being there's no kids in the school, I don't think he's fond of trash mouth. Yeah. So, I was going to do some work, but there were some computer guys doing something with the internet, the networking, and then Frank was trying to, keep his hallway clear to, polish the floor, but with everyone in the building, that's going to have to wait. But they did strip his hallway of the back hallway there of all the wax. It's just a matter of keeping people out of the building so they can lay down the new wax. And when you walk into school, first day of school, you smell that freshly wax smell, and the floors are all shiny. I love that. But it's not an easy process, because the hard part at that time of the year is, keeping people out of the building long enough to lay down and relax, let it set, and all that. So anyway, I'm sure he's going to have to clean that floor again before he lays down the new wax. But anyway, So I was going to do some work there today, but it turns out, there was just too much going on. So Jill said, let wait. I said, all right. So, went to the bank. Went to the bank, cashed my check from the Barnegat Blitz, went and had a little breakfast, and was pulling out Frank's envelope from my backpack. I noticed there were some bungee cords that belonged to the BHIA. I guess my last umbrella, I had a few bungee cords holding it up, but and when the last umbrella broke, I just threw all the bungee cords and then had whoever check the umbrella. But this one, it's a Tommy Bahama. So anyway, I brought a few CDs of my new mixer with me, and I delivered one to a neighbor, and I gave one to our 5th grade teacher who happened to be in the building doing some, I guess, doing some stuff in her classroom. And I saw her and I said, ooh, you're one of the people on my list. And I gave it to her and her eyes were like this big. So yeah, I was going to do other stuff, get a haircut, pick up some windshield wipers, but then it started raining and the skies to the west looked threatening, so that axed that part of the game plan. But I got some stuff done, but not everything done. The 2 things I should be doing, Mother Nature's throwing a curveball to that game plan. So anyway, that's my day. Not much else to report, Looking forward to the clam bake. Might be DJing at the Wooden Boat Antique Show this year. That's, I think, a month from Saturday. That might be on the same day as the Seafood Fest, but that's okay. I've gone to the Seafood Fest, golly, at least 20 years in the row straight. I think I only missed one in all the 20 years I've been going. I forget why I missed it, but I think I had a wedding or something that day. I missed it, a cousin's wedding or something. Anyway, I hope everybody's doing well. Peace, love, and keep the good tunes spinning. Bye-bye.